Yes, part two, and it's amazing because right now I'm in full option, and my video ended, under the title that I already uploaded the video, and it was here, and I ended here that I was explaining this graph, and I first in this video that I have enough time, as you see, I uh, wait, this is just because it's full time, it doesn't show. So when it is on full time, oh, I'm here, so good, because I need to know what am I doing. So I ended here. That's why I'm just putting in, I was explaining this one. And the good thing is, here I was explaining all these things, and I can just follow the whatever I was telling in, I think right now, don't say, right now I can follow it. When I was checking, I think, let's just go to my one of the, relate to the, subject that I was telling. I mean, I don't want to go to Freemasons, or I don't want to go to, let's go to the, you know you know let's go to, I don't know, mm, my webpage, I mean, what was it? It was black. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let's go to the web page, my web page. I like to just do whatever I'm doing in my web front of my web page. But not here actually. In the Let's go to this one. I mean, I don't want to waste a lot of time, so I'll go here. Because I was telling the truth table, and yeah, of course, surviving from. Okay, here I drew a graph, right? I mean, here was the thing is, you go here, you just choose, first of all, let's the column to be black. uh, can use this one, it's black. So this is the one that I drew. So I mean, the quality, I mean, this is time, let's say during time, and this is the quality. And as I mentioned, because you just need to go with the color, so the project line, I mean, let's say even this type of this is a project line, even it goes down, or it doesn't mean, there's some parts is down. So there's a project line, it's P line. I think when I'm recording, I have the problem. I don't know, it takes time, P line? That's a P line, right? So when the P line, I explained it, when you're dark, they want you to be under. I mean, who are these people? When I said, here I go through the earth, I mean, I would say let's earth this way, because, don't trust on, of course, you can imagine the circle. That's not a big problem. I mean, the physics of circle, because we have different type of coordination, but here I'll just go. The belt that I explained here is the IQU belt. IQU belt. On Earth, this is Earth. And this is IQ belt, I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, here you can be black or white, I mean, first was Europe, then it is United States, because the other thing is the United States, the good part about this part, it covers with the seas, it covers with the sea, ocean, and is much more protected. But here, no, there is no sea. That's why, I mean, they migrate here from here to have much more safety. So they controlling your IQ. They have this IQ, so they do see all the graph that I said, and then they want you to be in this graph. So the solution, I mean, here it comes to the USA math. You're listening, and you're listening, right? You're starting, you're still there, and you're just going up. And my point is just even not going there, I mean, necessarily. Just be over this or along this project line. Even you can go down, I mean, it's up to you. But again, you're green, right? You're this green color. So this was my point. Then the good thing is right now my my everything is working. I'm in full option, so I can clean whatever I was talking because it's here. So the first part, I mean, let's just go over review the whole thing that I went through. Because first of all, I have this web page, you know, I have this USA Math web page. Then I explain how the procedure starts because I would again just go here because first of all, uh, I am into this belt. I am inside the belt. I mean, why I'm telling this belt? Because of course, let's say the Earth is circle. You have this is the central belt that is the most hottest. The sun. Mm, the sun here is the, I mean, the sun, the way, whatever the physics of the sun was, you know, here, I would say is the max. Maybe the Africa here has some, you know, max. Maybe southern part has more max, you know, relate to this. But you go to the north part, I mean, the best part is this north part, you know, the north part of the earth. That is the best part to just, of course, as much as you go into EU, and kind of north of America. You know, these people are when you have the IQ, you know where to go, and this is the belt. So because we are right now that you're listening to me, you are under control. You right now, I mean, it's amazing. It's exactly the web, CERN, SERN. What is CERN? First, you were controlled by Manhattan Project. Manhattan Project. Then it is CERN. First it was this, then it's CERN. So what is this CERN? CERN creates the internet. Whatever you see. They create the internet. They are in Geneva. I mean, they are in Geneva, southwest of Switzerland. They create the internet. So, dude, Uber job, or I don't know. I would say the Uber job is the most nasty thing. I mean, there's other job like Starbucks bartender, all this trashy job that my point is that I'm reviewing all these things. So you are here, and the duty of course, there's three color, right? I mean, I'll go here. First you have this project line, and then you have the line that we are right now. We are talking right now. All of us are here, but we are not black. There, somebody choose to be there. You know, they're done. They're the, but we are this one. Maybe we are down there, but then the goal is going up there. So I said. You are green and you are just choosing these trashy jobs and you just kind of you need to survive and you listen to me. That's why it's kind of a survival from these type of things, you know. I mean, I call them Illuminati job. It's not necessarily job because it's, I mean, I'm just telling, it's economy apocalyptic situation. So the continuation is yeah, they want you to be here, even you're green, you're down there, so you're happy, but when you're got up, this is a problem. This is USA Math, and you listening to me, you are there. USA Math. At least on earth you'll be happy. I mean, if you didn't become Christian, at least you listen to me, you're not killing me, you're letting me to criticize you, and uh I'm sure the other thing is you're whatever. So this is Uber and Illuminati job, and then I create this USA Math. Of course, I was affected, not with the only the money, because they were talking about the global Earth, global warming. It's just a game, man. Global warming. Really? So funny. So funny. So funny. because the global warming is just a game, and then of course they will talk about end times too from their point, you know, from their kind of view. They're talking to this, and they just want to distract you. That's why I mean, the other thing is that the other thing, my point is not you to become, you know, true Christian, that I'm just, the true Christianity is just the end. If you become true Christianity is the end, through Christian is the end. But I said that doesn't mean when it comes to USA Math, that doesn't mean uh, you can get the result, you can enjoy, because it's, I said, it's open source. And it is, the other thing is it's I will classify all these AIs, because I want, then when you have this third option, abstinent, it's so important. It's just gonna affect your brain in a way that you can understand what I'm saying. So these are the results. No matter that you're in this level, let's forget it, this is the highest level, you're not in, you're just listening, you want to be successful at this earth, then it's up to you, so I create this, and then, you know, I mean, here it comes, because I already showed the, you know, I already showed the chess in the video, how I won. And I will go, I would say, let's go to the coding part. Maybe it's a little bit better just to change and entertain you in visual base, visualistically. So you're just saying, you're just watching me. So visually, a lot of people are visual oriented, unfortunately. That's why a lot of their objects are visual oriented. So I was talking about the code, and actually the other thing that USA Math character and attitude is always just don't be judgmental so fast that somebody hacks you and they are hacking. Of course they're listening or hacking or whatever, but the reality is the fight is just till the end. That point they start to hack you. Here start to work. So because I was going to show you here, it's amazing. It's very amazing. I mean, I love this whole thing. You go here. I mean, that's why I like the C++. You open the project, and then you go to C++, and you name your project. This was a code that I wrote. Of course, it's trouble. It's just so, it works so bad. But the other thing is, you see, I will go over this, you know, you need to code, right? They don't want you, believe me. Do you see how beautiful is this in your cell phone? You're in Starbucks and you're coding, and it says the average. Of course, a kid knows that when you plus 2, plus whatever. You enter, okay, plus 3, plus 5, plus 5. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, approximately 3, right? But there is one number that I can remember that it's 371. You're gonna learn why I put the number. Then it gives you this stupid result. It's so stupid, right? I mean, the average of, there is a lot of things. White, minus. It's good to see these strange values, because you want to approach to that thing with your code. So you're learning about all these things. You know, because I can even, you know, what is a problem with the code? Why that number appears? You should put the sin here, or you should put it here. It's raw. It's really beautiful. It's amazing. So I show you this, and then the other thing is, you know, I want to show you the, I mean, this whole thing ends up this Uber application. Maybe I want to jump to something, because system engine, when you're talking, when you are in a system engine platform, and when you are just like, when you talk physics, when you talk chemistry, the system engine is a mentality, is really, you know, make them crazy, because it's Jesus knowledge, it's Jesus science. I would say, man, I'm Armenian. I have my Armenian faith. I have my Armenian church, Armenian Christianity, and you're listening to me. So I don't think that I'm kind of getting out of line of my Christian lines, because, you know, these people, I mean, Satan, it's really exists, and it's really horrible. As you see, the rating is really important, and recently they put this you know, all these things that do you see how many? Zarek, you're a great guy. And the other thing is they want you to be driver, you know, they don't want you to put in a power position. You are the driver. They want to make you kind of, you know, it's like Hegelian dialect. They want to play with your stars, you know, your low star, your high star, you know. They just want to, at the end, it's gonna, they're gonna benefit, you know, because I want to record all these things and I just want to show the result. You just code and you reach to this app. Of course, there is an amazing job thing in the job, because when I'm talking, I talk about the chest, then a little bit about coding and this application, and the other thing relates to this computer. I mean, it works. So it works because I updated. The problem was I didn't update it, so it works. And the other thing, I don't like the Facebook, but I downloaded, unfortunately. The other thing is, when you are in USA Math, in this kind of introduction of it, I need to explain a very amazing thing about, I mean, I need to go to this, uh, then I will end up with math, and I will close this. And here, I just want to put this CPU case. Of course, the other thing that I told you about the Excel, yeah, of course, I coded because the thing that happened was, you know, let me tell you what is the, because you need to ask questions and listen to me and follow the USA Math type of it's anti-AI. You need to be against artificial intelligence. And of course, till the end times, this is like Jesus was carpenter and I'm just into this. I create this. I'm not in the category of whatever previously was. It's USA Math, what I created. And when you are in this platform and you're in this mentality, so you're working with whatever I created. But again, it's like the wood, it's like the carpenter, it's just like that thing that I'm just telling you and showing you. Yeah, here, the reason I need to go step by, I need to show all these things. Here, as you see, it's usamath.org. Of course, Nature Care, you know, I told you, you know, I was green and I was under their line project. I mean, I didn't know everything is a game. Here, when I'm just talking about USA Math AI, I said it's a pure coding, right? But when it comes to anti-AI, you do not necessarily need to code. That's why I showed you the Excel. I mean, here you should not, for this taxation, of course, you should follow the mentality of whatever code is a good thing that you can see. It's like chess, that you see the moves. Code, when you code your words, when you code your application, of course you're using Excel, but it's much visible what happens in your brain, you know? That is the USA Math AI. Then anti-AI is just not letting things go out of control, getting them into control, and just giving you guys, and I hope you will enjoy. So I explain why from here I jump to the Excel. And here in Excel, as you remember, I showed you the Excel, and we use the Excel to do our accounting, monthly payments. Everybody has. You're a billionaire, you're middle class, you're poor, you need to have an Excel, and you need to ask me, and just I will explain how it works, or even you're gonna pay, just say, Zarek, I'm gonna donate $5, and I'm gonna send you a whatever you like in your Excel. Of course, I will teach you too. I mean, you need to do it on your own, coloring them, managing all these things. Did you do for next month? Are you ready for your next month payments? Are you ready with all this upcoming things? If the things get tricky, you need to go much detail, and you need to just tell how much money you need to make, how much money, you know, depend on your situation. So we went through this, and then that's why where I was. Here, another thing that I need to talk that USA Math will bring up. Oh my gosh, this. I mean, CPU case. I mean, one of the thing is I want to go through this because it relates to CPU. I had trouble as you just go and watch one of my videos. I mean, do they have this CPU case? Amazon New Edge? Maybe uh, this website. Let's check the website. Because I need to explain kind of artificial intelligence and all this knowledge comes from these units that they have, motherboard and cases and everything. That's why I just want to explain to you. Beautiful cases, amazing, amazing. Oh, not, what was that? That was, oh, yeah, yeah, thank you. And here we go. One of the thing, as you see here, why it's not working? It should work. Oh, maybe it's white. I'll go with the blue. Here it goes. Okay. As you see, the cases are just horizontal. I'm gonna show you something here. I need to go to the, here you're gonna see me. Because, you know, as I'm in Section 8, I'm kind of very poor, so I'm so sorry about my situation. Of course, you're not watching me, but then you will watch this one. So I need to bring this one here. 21 minutes. Oh my gosh, I have the math thing. Oh my goodness. Opa. I don't want to see this one. Why it's taking this much? Should it be connected? Should it be necessarily connected? Oh my gosh. It's working, man. Anyway, if it is not working, again, whatever the reason is, so I need to go back to that horizontal, you know. The other, of course, I asked Jesus Christ. I mean, God, believe me, I asked Jesus, help me. And you know how what I got? The driver, as you see, it's the circle, the hard driver, and it's something like this that reads all this, you know, all this. The driver are this. They're putting 1001010101, very small 0101s, and I think I watched some Intel, you know, kind of how they grow in the lab. You know, it's anyway it's 01. It's not out of, even the human genome, because it's like this, you know, DNA. I mean, they're connected with these lines. They have 4 part of 0101. In each part have kind of 40101. It's all 01. And as you see, it's kind of horizontal, and when you just put your heart there, it's horizontal. You know, it depends. My thing is, these things have their psychology. So I put my hard drive like this, not vertically. I put them horizontally. I put them horizontally. It works. All the error gone. So, as you see, you're learning the psychology of AI. You're learning to put your hardware, your case horizontally, and all you see right now, everything is working. So, I told you about this, I cannot even show you, it's horizontal. So my point is, sometimes you need to listen to these AIs and what is your problem? I mean, of course, when you have anti-AI, you're gonna optimize the AI, and you will not let the, you know, this radical Illuminati, you know, Illuminati, they are just doing it. They are, the other thing is, one of their, in Google, that you know, he's Jewish, and he's saying it's proportion, it's exponential, right? E to the power of, you know, e to the power of number to the, I mean, I will say some number to the power of, dude, there is another thing is exponential. You can break this exponential when you make it the minus. Whatever it goes up goes down too fast with another equation. You can eat this equation. So, I mean, you need to math. That's why we are heading towards this beautiful mathematics. And I don't know, I'll go to my web page and then close the, you know, everything with the mathematics, and, you know, that's it, because I went through this concept.usa map. I told you the belt, how this control system works and what they are doing, and I cannot be 100% in each of my videos, and this is introduction. And how easy is just to find me and just be connect to me, and it's just so fun. I want to go over that, you know, I want to go a little bit that I told you, the truth table. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Because you follow this discrete mathematics in a mathematic part. You know, it's a little dark back there, so maybe I will use, I don't know, I will use blue. You go to this mathematics. I want to train you, even it's not my web page, just follow what kind of anybody's web page, you know. When you are in this mathematics, you come to the mathematic, and then, you know, I don't have time to let them be upload and whatever. So I'll go and choose, you know, a nice color like this blue one here. Okay. So I talked about that truth table, that it needs to be when you have two situation, P and Q. So you need to cover all the options, you know, and then you have P, and then because for when you have two options, so the whole thing gonna happen four. And of course there are mathematic numbers. I mean, when you have a 2 to the power of that 2 is 4. So when you have three things, 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. So you need to know this is the 2 to the power of 2, then whatever starts with 2 option. When it is 3, you're going to start with 3 option and covering with all. But then the subset, and you're going to have, they're going to be under the subset. 1 is under the subset of 2. So when you have, we have logical, you know, or, you know, or is whenever you see T is true. And when it is false, when you have, you were just talking verbally, but whatever happens in math changes the verbal to logic, and you're gonna learn much better. Wait a minute, 2 to this one is only true, and the other things is false. Amazing. You're gonna learn this. But the other thing that I was going to true, because when you learn this truth table, you want to expand your knowledge. That's why, I mean, I like this the way that them work, because this subject that I'm talking is the discrete mathematics, and I'm watching what I'm saying because I need to look for this one. It's amazing that when you just bring the set concept, it's amazing how this truth table works, because all of these are kind of you need to just follow this how it, because it's true statement, and how this set with the union and union and what was the other thing in English, man? Dominate love. What is the union and share thing? What is that share in English? Oh my gosh, you have some intersection. You, what do you call this? An element X belongs to intersection of to union and intersection. So this is intersection, this is union. And then, because as you see here, and or, so you cannot call this or and, but again, it changes to that. X, uh, it's beautiful how you can, X does not, does not belong to A intersect with B. Whoa. And I go to this side. Then here, I mean, X, it means does not, it means X belongs to B, X belongs to B, does not, X belong, you're just, does not belongs to A, intersects with B. Wow. Then, it's so beautiful that you break, again, does not, but then X belongs to A, and X belongs to B. Because this one you're gonna bring you bring them inside. Ah, oh my goodness. You know, because the De Morgan's law, when you just go X, when you put this one, it's gonna X does not belongs to A, but then because it's and it changed to or because of the De Morgan's law on set. Then here, this is a definition of the, you know, it's over because this is how it changes. Oh my goodness. You just said X belongs to this. When the X does not belong to A, so it belongs to the prime of it. Or X belongs to prime of it. Whoa. Oh my goodness. And so at the end, you're gonna end up X belongs to A. Oh my gosh. I need to go here. X belongs to A prime union B prime. And you prove the De Morgan's law with traveling with this concept of, you know, first this law, mathematical language, then you just went to set theory, then from set theory, we just proved this De Morgan's law in set theory, and this goes all the way to the end. And I want to close my, you know, today's, you know, I mean, you need to ask questions, and it's amazing to see all this mathematical proof. And without knowing these things, I mean, how you can understand the Bible. Of course, reading Bible, understanding the ministries and all these people who are talking in the Bible, it's amazing, but then you need to just do mathematics, study the Bible, and the other thing is I want to show you, and I took pictures of this beautiful, you know, the calculator, how it works, and you know, it's great to show you how these things works. Of course, I cannot show you the Wolfram Alpha. The other thing, Apple is very amazing. It's all Wolfram Alpha. Unfortunately, it's not finding it for whatever the reason is. You go with the Wolfram Alpha, and this is USA Math, the way that you just think mathematically, and you have this mathematical knowledge front of your face. And I think I already went through this mathematical things. And is there anything that I want to go through related to this opening that I told you? Showing my books, and yeah, I'm gonna close this. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and follow my YouTubes, and it's gonna be much more tutorials. And do not let that belt of IQ people in, you know, world control you. You control them by watching USA Math videos and learning anti-AI knowledge, followed by, I mean, inside this anti-AI knowledge and inside USA Math, there is Bible study. There is, you know, all this beautiful ministry that I'm following. Maybe I should, at the end, I should encourage you at the end to watch my, of course, again, you go to for the maybe for the end, you know, at the end, I will really thank evangelistic Christians in America. But when I am coming in, I'm just bringing this Armenian strong army that is Christian army ever, that it's just gonna take all these things into hand, and we go and we finish this world, because we born, we die. The world come to the born, some existed, and it's gonna end, and Satan wants you to be dead. One of the, I think, things at the end of the video I will tell you that you must, this is final. I mean, in one of my videos I said, you know, I was just pointing indirectly Christianity, but dude, you must watch God's Rules, A Call for Uprising, Leonard Aldrich, Tree Heart Church, Lynn Liaz, Wayne Levy Price, God bless him, Lisa Haven. Follow these peoples, and with following me, I will directly to the math, coding, and other, you know, things. I will thank them. But the other thing at the end, I will thank my Armenian people that, of course, they betrayed me in some way. I become homeless in, you know, Los Angeles, but I will never betray them and other Christians and USA Math Duty. You know what is it? I introduced you to it. And maybe for some reason I will go and explain psychopathic not mentality based on USA Math, ThinkView, how this, of course, YouTube, Google, Facebook, all of them, most or moreover, they are Illuminati Jewish companies. They want to bring Christianity down. They're using micro, you know, micro attacks, because micro attack is much more horrible attacks. They attack to nerves, slowly, gently. And I need to sometimes not explain how this mentality works. So I told you about these beautiful things. The other thing is you can use YouTube to learn guitar. I mean, I was learning guitar. It's just not one thing. USA Math is just about a lot of things: being active, being dynamic, being smart, being really strong with the chess code and chess mathematics and coding that will end electrical engineering result. That is what it's on TAI. That's a production of USA Math. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful Christmas and you know, upcoming New Year. How I can close this? I need to go here and close it. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful upcoming 2017. I will maybe come and tell you about that one. And follow the Jesus Christ study. It's only things that is source of my knowledge. And if you're not Christian, follow the result. Whatever I achieved, at least you're going to have the earthly heaven here. But the goal is having the other side. That's the passing the final test. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. Bye.